community garden in Southeast Raleigh is not only providing vegetables for a downtown restaurant, it's also providing much-needed jobs for members of the community. CBS North Carolina's Maggie Newland reports.
This is beautiful.
It's harvesting day at the Passage Home Garden in Southeast Raleigh, and the arugula is just right.
Yeah.
True.
That's the bite, the pepper. Yeah. Perfect.
Lester Clay is in charge of the garden and nurtured these plants from seed.
It's a sense of accomplishment, and I take pride in it because it's something that came from the earth, and I use my hands to do it.
He now supervises 5 other men and teaches them about raising vegetables. But before he became interested in gardening, Lester said he had trouble finding work or a steady place to live.
I made mistakes in my life, and then having to deal with the situations, having to take care of your family, you need something to do.
His story's not unusual in his Southeast Raleigh neighborhood.
The average household income up to this point has been about $15,000 a year.
Passage Home is working to change that. The community development organization is using grant money to employ Lester full-time in the garden and 5 other men from the neighborhood part-time. Downtown Raleigh restaurant Happy and Hale buys these greens and provides food scraps for composting.
Well, if we can direct our food scraps towards Southeast Raleigh to create rich soil that creates better vegetables that we then buy, that then nourishes our community.
But this garden is about much more than physical nourishment.
Ever since I've been doing it, my life has changed. I can honestly say that, I could take care of my family. I got an apartment. I got a job. Love my job, love my boss, love the community around what we doing.
It's about sustaining a neighborhood.
Seed to harvest.
Seed to harvest.
And this is where all that arugula ends up, right here at Happy and Hale in downtown Raleigh. The money the restaurant pays for those greens, well, it all goes right back to the community garden. In Raleigh, Maggie Newland, CBS North Carolina.
What a great story. Now, Passage Home hopes to eventually bring in enough money selling its produce that part-time workers will be able to work full-time, and the organization won't have to rely on grants to pay the gardeners.